Okay, so Ghostbusters, the new trailer just came out, and I've heard a lot of people saying that they don't think it's going to be a good movie. I've heard a lot of people say it because it's going to be predominantly women. This new movie is going to be for women instead of for men. I don't know exactly why they had to do it that way. But it looked good. I saw it. It's supposed to take place 30 years later. You know, it says in the trailer, 30 years later, after 4 scientists save New York. So it looks, I mean, I saw it. It didn't look bad. And they showed the second coming of the librarian ghost. So she comes out. She didn't look bad. She vomited. She vomited all over one of the girls. So that happened. Then there was the new traps. I like the new traps. They show sort of like a bear's cage for the new trap to catch the ghost. Instead of, you know, you tap the thing on the floor, you tap the button, and the light shoots up and catches the ghost. Instead of that, what they've got now, at least one of them that we've seen so far, is a plasma type bear cage that'll snap and I guess hold the ghost when the ghost gets caught in the trap. So they're breaking them up into like 4 different unique characters, sort of like the original Ghostbusters. They were all 4 unique guys. They're going to have the blonde Mohawk girl who's going to be the engineer, and then they're going to have one girl that's supposed to be the quantum physics, so she's the scientist, the quantum physics master, and then one of them has transportation, and she knows the city. I know New York, she says. And then McCarthy is going to play the fat chick, which she always does. So they're going to do that. Doesn't look like they're going to do a lot of you know, acting as opposed to just regular comedy. They're just going to make a comedy. It doesn't look like it's going to be too far from the original. It's not going to be like a serious version. It looks like it's going to be another comedy, which, you know, it's not a bad idea, I guess, to keep it comical. One thing that I didn't like was they used a Bill Bellamy line from another movie when Bill Bellamy came out to pick a girl up, and he brought a Cadillac, which was a hearse. And the girl's like, "Oh, it's a hearse." And he's like, "But it's a Cadillac." They do the exact same joke in this movie. They're going to make the new car that they travel around in, and it's a hearse. It originally looks just like a hearse. And they said that, "Oh, you didn't tell us that it was a hearse." And she's like, "Oh, it's a Cadillac." And I immediately thought about Bill Bellamy. I was like, well, they did this joke already in another movie. But, you know, most people probably didn't see it, I guess. So, Slimer's back. Slimer's back, but they had no mention of Bill Murray in the actual trailer. But, you know, some of the original Ghostbusters may show up for cameos. Let's hope that'll give a little bit of strength to the movie. The original car is back, or at least a version of the original car. It's got the same paint and everything. I guess it's the Cadillac. They take the Cadillac and they morph it, change it, paint it, strip it down, and it looks like the original car. So you got at least 2 comebacks. You got Slimer's going to be back, and the original car is back. It looks like they've got the packs on, but instead of having those big, guns that they had, they have like 6-shooters. Which, I don't know, that might be cool. Instead of just pointing your gun one way and only being able to shoot one way, you can go like bang, bang. You can shoot in different directions, so I guess that would be kind of cool. All of the ghosts are a gigantic CGI fest. It reminds me of another movie, but they're going to do all of the ghosts CGI style. And I saw the librarian ghost, and librarian ghost actually didn't look that bad when I was a kid, and I saw the original librarian ghost. I said to myself immediately, I was like, well, this isn't a comedy, this is going to be scary, because the ghost looked so good. The ghost was scary. In this one, I could see younger audiences saying, oh, wow, that was scary. So, maybe there'll be a little bit of that also. I gotta go back. I did like the new guns. I can't lie. The new guns were kind of cool. It looks like they're going to have some fight scenes with the ghosts that look like they might be more detailed than the original. I'm not going to say better, but they look like they're going to be more detailed, possibly even more intense. And one of the things I did like was when one of the ladies slaps the ghost out of another woman. Because, a lot of people say, I'll slap something out of you, I'll slap the sense out of you or whatever. She actually slaps the evil out of her, it's like the power of Patty compels you. And that looked like it might be funny. So I know a lot of people are bashing the movie and saying that the movie's not going to do well and it's not going to entertain. But I would hold off on that, because I think that this is going to be a sleeper. I think people are going to see it. It's going to be a little funny. They're going to tell their friends. I think this one has a definite cult classic potential. We'll see. As always, if you like the video, please subscribe, hit a like, and we will see you next time.
Popcorn passport. Get your